Okay, when in Rome, here you go. There's my LinkedIn profile. Jonathan, there you go. Fibonojji, Spears, equity trader. Turn some music on. I'm going to bitch about LinkedIn a little bit. Here's the thing. This is the problem with LinkedIn. There's just no direct hiring anymore. I mean, the problem with LinkedIn, and again, I'm 40 years old, so I remember the days when we didn't even have email. So the problem with LinkedIn is it's so convenient. It's almost becoming like a Facebook thing where you're applying for jobs and wait, I'm already bitching. Let me turn some music on. Let me bitch with music. Okay, I'm still gonna bitch. The problem is that, there's no real face-to-face hiring anymore. And I ran a company for 10 years. And so now that I'm kind of looking for a new career and I really love journalism, I jumped on the Denver Post and, went to the careers and, they are looking for a person, kind of a journalist. And the thing is, you just never really talk to anybody direct. The idea of calling somebody, talking to a human, sending your resume to a human. So here you go, Denver Post. These are all the jobs. And again, I really don't want to be in sales. I want to really use my love of photography, my love of journalism, and really just be a journalist. Be like maybe even like a roaming journalist or like a freelance journalist and work for different newspapers or perhaps a university. So I thought, fuck it, I'm going to just go online and talk about, man, how do you get a job in journalism these days? I mean, I guess you got to know somebody. You got to know Ivanka Trump. Got to know somebody. So here you go. So someday somebody's out there is going to be Googling digital first media jobs. They're going to find this video. They're like, okay, I so got what he was saying because, you almost got to know somebody who knows somebody and knows somebody. And I'm like, all right, guys. Anyway, I saw this, thought this was really interesting. This was a statistic on cannabis. Now, I love journalism, but I'm just a big believer in cannabis. Check this out. All right, Denver Post, San Francisco Chronicle, LA Times. You're not going to find a better journalist than me, I promise you. Because I just love it. I love the art form of journalism. And I think journalism is kind of drying up. I mean, the idea of good journalism is gone. It's kind of who's going to get the most clicks on Facebook. I'm like, but that's not journalism. So if you know anybody at the Cannabis, San Francisco Chronicle, LA Times, maybe you're looking for like a roaming reporter type. Maybe you want a little joke, some LA. Maybe you just want someone to write a column, tell some jokes. Maybe you're thinking, okay, shit, Check this out. I thought this was a really cool statistic on cannabis. It says, marijuana is medicine. Every 19 minutes, somebody dies of a prescription drug overdose. It just does not happen. That's Sonia Gupta. I think he's a CNN guy. He's a neurosurgeon, believe it or not. Every 19 minutes. Now think about that. 19 minutes. That shows you about the drug lobby. Anyway, going back to my LinkedIn profile. All right, Denver Post, call me. LA Times, San Francisco Chronicle. Maybe even like work for a university. UCLA, USC. Maybe do like a little Huffington Post Fibonojji style. All right, you guys be good. Put some music in there. By the way, this is a really, really good channel. Remember this guy, Daryl Hall and John Oakes? Daryl Hall basically is just kind of, he brings different musicians in. It's really good. There's a difference in a musician and a rock star. This guy, Daryl Hall, is a musician. So he just jams. These are all Rob Thomas. Look at all the different people here. This is with Diane Birch. I'm not familiar with who that is. All right, that's the end of my commercial. Like I said, if you're looking for like a roaming reporter, Denver Post, San Francisco Chronicle, Fibonojji, email Americana417 at gmail.com.